here's exactly how to add text in DaVinci Resolve, step by step. Now first make sure you're on the edit page. So look below, click on the third tab, and you should see something like this. Now let's use this video as an example. I drag it down like this. First, go to the top left corner. Let's close the media pool. Then we click on Effects. Then go to Titles. And here are the titles that you can add to your video. So I'll just use text as an example. I drag it down to my video like this. And now when I play the video, you can see that we have basic title over here. So first, let's go into single viewer mode. We go to the top, we click on workspace, go into single viewer mode. Now we'll just see our video. So to customize your text, just double click on your text box here. And from here, you can change your text. You can write whatever you want. You can write multiple lines like this. So in this example, I'll just write subscribe now. Then below, we can change the font. You can change to any font that you have installed on your computer. Then you can make the font bold or any other thickness that you want. You can change your color. If you click on this, then I can just drag it around like that to set any color that you want for your text. You can change the font size. If you drag this over here, you can make it bigger like this or smaller. You can also change the value if you drag the numbers on the right. If you click over here, I can drag it to the right like this to adjust the size of the text. So I can make it as big as I want or as small as I want. So if you drag the box on the right, then it won't change as much. Whereas if I drag this slider, you see it changes a lot. Then below, there are more options for you to customize your font. Next, you can change the position. Here, we can move the text to the right. If I drag the X over here, like this, or if you change the Y, you can bring it up or down, or we can just click on the text and you position it anywhere you want. So you can put it on top, put it below, put it on the left, put it on the right, put it in the corner, or you can just put it in the middle. Next, if you scroll down, you can add a stroke to the text, which is just an outline. So if I increase the size here, you can see that we now have an outline, and we can click on this box so that the outline will be on the outside only. You can also change the color of the outline. If you click on this, you can see that as I drag it around, the color doesn't change. That's because this slider is at the bottom. So you sometimes have to drag this up like this, and then you can see that as I drag it around, the colors will change. Next, you can add a drop shadow. So if you increase the X a little bit, like that, then you can adjust the Y to bring it down or up. Then you can adjust the blur. You can also adjust the opacity to make it more transparent or less transparent like this. Then below, we can also add a background to our text. So let me turn this off. So for background, you have to first increase the height. Then you can see the background. So we can choose whatever color you want. Again, it's the same. You have to drag this up, and then we can change the color. You can adjust the background width like this or all the way through. You can increase the height. You can adjust the corner radius to make it more rounded like this, or you can make it look like a rectangle. Then there's opacity where you can adjust the transparency. If I drag it all the way, you can see the background like that. Then there's outline color. If I change it to any color, say I make this red, there's no outline. That's because the outline width is 0. So you can increase this, then you can start to see the outline like that. Next, let me show you how to adjust your text duration. So you can drag the sides of your text block like this to choose how long you want the text to appear in your video. So if I make it very short like this, when I play the video, the text will appear for just a short while, then it goes away. And if I want the text to show up for much longer, I can drag it out like this. And you can see that throughout this entire period, you will have this text. So you can adjust exactly how long you want the text to show up in your video by just dragging this text block. And you can drag the text around like this to choose when you want the text to appear. So if I want the text to show up at the start of the video, I put it at the start, then the text shows up at the beginning of my video. And if I put it in the middle, that means the text will show up in the middle of the video.